Well, it finally looks like the Balon d'Oro was crowned, and it went to who everybody thought should have won, Dembele.
Boring.
As a Barca fan,
Boring.
it doesn't really hurt, to be fair. The only person that I feel should have won it, genuinely, was Rafinha. He was my pick. Lamine Yamal came at number 2. Even I can recognize he's the best individual player all year, genuinely. I still don't think Dembele should have won it, but if the world thinks he should have, it is what it is. He won the Champions League. There wasn't that many other things going on internationally because everyone knows Dembele internationally, he's poor. He's not good with the French team. Really not. So with Dembele genuinely winning, it is what it is. I'm not going to be crying. I'm going to hear more crap from Madrid fans and people who hate Barcelona than I am from PSG fans. Like, that's the funny thing. I don't really care if PSG won it. At the end of the day, he won it. A Madrid player didn't, and Madrid players are flexing about it. And the crazy part is Lamine Yamal came in second at 18. What Madrid player would have ever gotten that close at 18? I genuinely can't think of one genuine Madrid player that could have gotten there at 18. Second? Second at 18? That's genuinely insane. I mean, either way, it is what it is. What I'm really upset at are these top 10 rankings. Heck, the top 30. Like, who where were these votes coming from, man? How how are we going to rank Vinicius Jr. above Lewandowski? Like, are we being serious? Like, who's smoking crack out there with these
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is, a disgrace.
votes? Take those votes away, man. Like, what is going on? Vinicius was non-existent all year. There was even Madrid fans begging for him to be sold. Something, bro. They did not like him this season. They were tired of his antics. They still are, to be honest. I don't understand how they're ignoring everything that he's done for the club per se, but this season, not even talking about previous legacy seasons, he has been horrendous. And he somehow gets nominated? Like, what? I don't know. That's neither here nor there. That's just Madrid PR at this point, man. It's ridiculous. Because our boy Pedri did not even break into the top 10. I really need someone to explain this to me. I don't understand how Pedri is not top 10 and they rank Vitinha at 3. How do you rank Vitinha at 3 and not even include Pedri in the top 10? This is the only thing I genuinely care about. I don't really care about who won the Balon d'Oro. If a Barcelona player would have won, cool. The only person that I've really advocated for was Rafinha, because on paper, everything, Rafinha has been the best individual all season. He has showed up in the biggest of moments. He has more goals, more goal contributions, 61 GA in total. Like, that's huge for one season. Like, ignoring, obviously, the Lionel Messi's, the Cristiano Ronaldo era, a 61 GA season is huge, like huge. Dembele only had 49 GA in total goal contribution and the weakest top 5 league, literally in Ligue 1, the McDonald's league. Like, I'm sorry for downplaying the French league, but it's just the truth. PSG is the biggest club in France. Like, if Dembele would have done it with any other team, Lyon, Monaco, Marseille, any other French team, bro, you can't dispute it. Like, you took out giants, you were consistent all year in the French league. But since the 2010s, bro, PSG has won back-to-back League One titles. Like, they've gotten guaranteed doubles. They've won French Cups. They've won the league. It's like, dude, you have a guaranteed double. The only thing you were genuinely missing out was the Champions League, and you finally won it. And it wasn't just because Dembele carried. He did not carry. I don't understand how people push this narrative that Dembele carried. I'm like, no, not one bit. He had every single player do their part because as a team, they were the best all around. I'll give them that, but they were beatable. And in a tournament scenario, you don't have to be the best every time to win the tournament. That's how the UCL knockout goes. It takes one or two unlucky moments and you're out. You're just knocked out. Donnarumma came up with big saves. Hakimi, Nuno Mendes, humongous saves as well. Even Pacho, Vitinha, Jao Neves. There's just so many different players that played integral roles. Like I don't understand how Dembele is seen as the individual. But that's not to knock anything. That's not really what the rant was on. It's just genuinely don't understand. Like if the Balon de Oro is just meant for the individual, Dembele individually was not that person. I'm not even mad at the top five, to be fair, because the top five could have gone either way. It just came down to whoever people preferred. But Rafinha at five, under Salah, under Salah and Batinha, that's actually stupid, dude. You're telling me a domestic double with literally the best UCL campaign since Ronaldo, like all because we didn't make it to the final, they somehow knock him down that far, and they give player the tournament to Dembele when he was not the best player in that tournament. He had more goals against the weakest team. I think it was Salzburg, and then he didn't do anything for the rest of the knockout rounds. Like they went to PKs with Liverpool, they barely survived at Villa on the second leg. Like I don't understand this narrative of how how Dembele somehow carried this PSG team because he genuinely did not. He did not pull out a 2019 Lionel Messi. Like, ah, it is what it is. But genuinely, I can't get over the fact that Pedri didn't even break through the top 10 and they give Vitinha three. Vitinha three? I know he won the Nations League and he was part of the team that won the quadruple. But come on, bro. Yeah, just to kind of go through the top 10, just so you guys can keep an idea of who beat Pedri. Pedri came in at 11. At 10th, we got Nuno Mendes. We then got 9, DG Donnarumma. And then Palmer at 8. Cole Palmer came in at 8. And then somehow Mbappe came at 7. Yeah, he got the golden boot, but come on. Are we really going to not talk about how many PKs he had last season? He was knockout in all the rounds. He didn't show up in any of the big games. It's insane to me how Mbappe's at 7. That's just Real Madrid PR. And then none of the Real Madrid players, representatives, staff, no one showed up. No one showed up. Bro, I don't get this arrogance from Real Madrid. This arrogance. Because they'll be ready to show up to that event if they're guaranteed to win. And they want the red carpet rolled out just for them. That they are the most pretentious, delusional. Honestly, I don't even know what to say about the Real Madrid players, staff, and representatives. Because sometimes it's just backward. After that, Hakimi at 6. I think Hakimi at 6 is actually a really good selection here because Hakimi at 6, I even placed there. I was like, Hakimi at 6 is a very, very good place. He was one of the best attacking defenders, wing backs. He was a great, 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 great player. And even for Morocco, his national team, he's phenomenal. He always shows up. I just think he's a huge, huge, impactful player. Now, Rafinha at 5 is where I have the biggest gripe. Because, bro, I understand the Prem for a lot of people. This Prem narrative is the best team, the best league, due to the fact of the level of the competition, how hard it is to score, yada yada yada. That's fine and all. Y'all can have the Prem enjoyers, the Prem believers, the Prem gatekeepers, the Prem purists. They can have that all day. Keep that opinion. But just because Salah did all that, he had a phenomenal season with Liverpool, bro. He didn't do anything other than score his goals. He was the big contribution. He was the most contribution to the team. But for me, Salah individually, I'll give him fifth. Like if we're really giving him a rank, we'll give him fifth. He only won the Prem. He only won the Prem. He lost in a Carabao Cup final. He didn't show up against the PSG game. Like there's so many things that he just did not do. That's just the truth. because we're always talking about accolades. Accolades are the biggest thing that push you to be the best player in the world, depending on what you win, obviously, especially when it's a non international year. Now, next year's going to be a lot different with a World Cup year. Now, Vitinha at three, I still don't agree. If I had to place Vitinha anywhere, it would be at five. Vitinha at five and a Salah at four, I'd give it. I'd genuinely give it. But Rafinha should be three or two. Like, if we're really not going to give him a top one position, because like I was saying, Yamal at two is crazy. He's 18, already being talked about as one of the best individual players at 18. That's why I'm not really upset that he didn't win it. Like for me, I wasn't the advocate for Yamal. But for him to be at Dembele's level at 18, that kind of shows the level of competition that has, been. Not that it's low, it's just obviously coming from the Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo era, you don't have to hit those insane numbers, win and expect every single title every single season, because that's how amazing they were. Their accolades showed it because that's the type of player they were. But Yamal at 18 and people actually making fun of that is insane because he has more than one chance to win the Balon de Oro. Now, I'm kind of glad he didn't win it due to the fact that I feel like giving it to him now is not a good thing because he would kind of plateau. I don't think he would keep pushing. But he if he didn't win it like he did today, it's a great incentive because obviously Barcelona is looking for the number six. We're looking for the sixth Champions League. If he can bring that to the club, if he can go and say, "Hey, I'm going to be the player that shows up every single time, especially in the big moments." Hey, come 2026 with a World Cup looming, that's huge push. I really see a Dembele drop off. I don't see them going back to back UCL. They may even get to like a top. I would probably say quarterfinals if I really had to give them love. Like if I was saying, "Hey, yeah, you're gonna go to this quarterfinal finish," that's not bad to be fair. Because the thing people don't want to recognize, they were beatable. They were very beatable last season. They struggled against English sides, and they were beaten by English sides. Pretty much by what? They lost Liverpool the first leg, they lost to Aston Villa second leg, and they obviously lost to Chelsea. And Donnarumma saved them against Arsenal. Like Arsenal had chances, but Donnarumma just showed up big. Like he showed up big. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, the Balón de Oro has always been, I guess, controversial because no one agrees at the end of the day. It's our opinions. But I ain't gonna be upset about it. I'm just pissed that the Barca players weren't showed enough love. But hey, we still went home with something. And not to disregard, but our female team is amazing. Yeah, we lost in the Champions League final to Arsenal, but guess who won the Ballon d'Oro? Back to back hat trick. Crazy work.